What's up, my little title toes? Yo, no time to talk. Sit down. In one of the most shocking turn of events in 2022, the Kardashians are accused of helping Lou Taylor literally hide $600 million from Britney Spears. Yeah, if you guys haven't heard about that, Sloan did a video about the particulars. Make sure you guys go and support Sloan. He's always been so nice to the channel. Plus, he's a cutie and his videos are super, super good. Sloan and I actually did a collab. Okay, fine, I'll get to the point. But go and support Sloan. But there's new information coming out about just how deep this betrayal is. Because even though Kim went on Instagram and literally said, oh my God, I'm just seeing this and I want justice for Britney, she literally offered to even defend Britney Spears, allegedly. Y'all, this gets deep. And just to wrap it up in a bow, Lou Taylor literally still is involved with the Kardashians. And if reports are to be believed and Kanye's own tweets and words are to be believed, they literally tried to do a Britney Spears with Lou Taylor's alleged help, involvement, advice, and get Kanye committed under a conservatorship so that instead of divorcing Kanye, Kim would have complete control over all his assets. Now, you guys, this is gonna get deep. Well, I'm gonna go into each section. I'm gonna take you through. In this video, I will take you through one of three alleged. The first of this is the implications that the Kardashians, namely Kim Kardashian and Kylie Jenner, helped Lou Taylor hide $600 million of Britney's money. Kim's rumored betrayal of Britney from the very beginning, using her name for clout before she was actually the Kim Kardashian we know, and also her even wrapping Britney in a web and offering legal services. Now, and how the third thing is Kanye's assertions that they tried to put him in a conservatorship, and this is around the time that Kim got in bed with Lou Taylor, and how Kanye literally dodged a bullet. Now, you guys, before we get into this, I just have to say, for liability purposes and for my channel safety, all of this is alleged. None of this has been proven in court. However, it's a very, very compelling story, and I want to give it to you guys, and then let me know what you think in the comments. Is it coincidence or is it something more? Also, if you guys can hit the like, subscribe, notification, baby, it's YouTube. You know I'm trying to grow. Please help me out. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Tisa. I am your friendly local neighborhood gossip, the messiest little ray of sunshine you'll ever know. I upload every day. And speaking of which, this is going to be a heavy upload day. So make sure you check back every hour on the hour. It's going to be something good. All right. Now that we got all the business out the way, let's get to this mess. All right, let's start with Britney. Okay, so Britney fan, that's Britney Hiatus on Twitter. Make sure you go and follow her. Had an amazing breakdown of everything. I'm going to give you the parts that are really central to this story. She said in new court filings, Britney's attorney, Matt Rosengart, called out the Kardashians for working with Lou Taylor. Now, she does point out this man is a former federal prosecutor. He doesn't just name or implicate just anyone for no reason. This is a shot across the bow. And you know what? I 100% agree with you. Listen, if your name is ever uttered by a federal prosecutor, say your prayers and lawyer up, because baby, you are in for a wild ride. They do everything with purpose. But when we get into the filing, it says TriStar, which is now reportedly represents stars ranging from Kim to Travis, built its company on the back of Britney Spears. TriStar and Lou Taylor were supposed to be Britney and her estate's fiduciaries. If you guys don't know about fiduciaries, it's someone that has control of your money. But fiduciary duties are actually very complex legal duties. Now, I'm not going to give you first-year law classes. I'll leave Kimberly to do that. But in a nutshell, when someone has a fiduciary duty to someone else, such as Lou Taylor had a duty to Britney Spears, that means that Lou Taylor must act in a way that will benefit Britney. And only Britney. Lou can never put her other client's interest or her interest in front of what is best for Britney, even if it is directly in conflict with what's good for Lou. Now, if you don't know, the person who has a fiduciary duty is called the fiduciary, and a person to who the duty is owed, Britney, she is the beneficiary or the principal. Okay, now let's get back to the math. Lou goes on to say, yet despite its integral role at the time, the conservatorship was established despite reaping at least 18 millions from Britney while she was a conservatee, and despite building its brand on Britney's name and incredible talent and hard work. When TriStar's attorneys were informally asked by the undersigned counsel in late 2021 for basic information, like how much money it actually got and a copy of the management agreement, TriStar, just like Britney's dad, chose to stonewall. Now that right there is enough to raise eyebrows. Okay, so let's get to this, right? So anyway, there's 600 million missing from this trust. That's why her attorney is out for blood. He wants to know. Now, interesting enough, and this is where all these theories come from, Kim and Kylie both got influxes of cash, both mysteriously totaling 600 million. Coincidence maybe, but when you look at Lou Taylor is heavily involved in all of this, I don't know. As Sloan pointed out, it sounds a little bit like an episode of The Ozarks. If you haven't watched season 1 of Ozarks on Netflix, you gotta check it out. Season 2, season 3, they've lost the plot, but season 1, golden. Okay, are you guys all up to date with what's going on? Great, and let's talk about the sick way that Kim actually might have betrayed Britney, if any of this is true. You guys, if you guys don't know, Kim has a long history of using Britney. Her bestie, Jonathan Chibin, that's right, the food god, you know Jonathan, he's always like her bestie, her ride or die, literally joked about the way they used to use Britney to get press and without Britney even knowing. Now, you guys, this is before Kim Kardashian had Kanye West come into her life and change her life. But look at this. They would actually fake hang out with Britney Spears to get a headline. Now, as you know, Britney Spears would always hide because she famously hated the way the paparazzi stalked her. However, Jonathan laughed that him and Kim would literally pull up in a Rolls Royce. And literally, they would go into the lobby in a phone booth, wait 10 minutes, and then come out. And the next day, the story was that Kim went to see Britney. And he would laugh about how the whole thing didn't happen. Now, again, I just wanted to put this out there because it lets you know a little bit about people's mindset and what Kim is capable of doing, in my opinion, to actually get fame, clicks, or views. Because a lot of people found it extremely odd that Kim Kardashian, who's willing to attach her name to everything, especially when it comes to legal battles, because her next persona is being a legal eagle, right? Did not speak on Britney Spears, someone that she's hung out with, someone that she's used for press, and someone at one point could have really gotten her the publicity that she never stopped claiming in order to elevate her as a great legal mind or a defender and advocate for truth. Now, you might be wondering, why would any Kardashian, especially Kim, pass up on such a huge publicity get? Especially, again, let's not forget how every time Kim wants, she wants to be known as someone as an advocate for the underdog. Well, it's because of this woman, Lou Taylor. In 2019, Lou suddenly became involved in the Kardashian-Jenner Family Foundation. Literally, Kim and Kylie's longtime business manager, Lester Nipsell, used to be the chief officer and the chief financial officer, but that all changed. Now, it's important to know that just like with Britney's conservatorship, Lou Taylor got involved deeply but wanted to be seen publicly, it's alleged, as looking hands off. Why is this important? Because around the time Lou Taylor got involved with Kim and her family, this popped up. That's right. Kanye accused Kim of trying to fly him to Wyoming like the movie Get Out. He goes on to say they tried to fly him with 2 doctors to 5150 Me. I've been trying to get divorced since Kim met with Meek at the Waldorf for prison reform. I got 200 more to go. This my last this my last tweet of the night. Chris Jong-un, Little Baby, my favorite rapper, but won't do a song with me. Now, back then that all sounded like nonsense, but it literally, he was talking about Chris's control. If you guys don't know, Corey Gamble and Lil Baby are super tight. And I guess he wanted to do a song with Lil Baby, but Chris, he's alleging, tried to control the situation, and now Lil Baby refused to work with them. All right, fine, let's get back on track. Because in all fairness, Kanye then apologized. And she literally said, I'd like to apologize to my wife, saying that this was a private matter. I did not cover her like she has covered me. Kim, I want to say, I know I hurt you. Please forgive me. Thank you for always being there for me. Now, a lot of people said that even when Kanye wrote this, it was too traumatic for him to believe that his wife and her family would have such a bitter betrayal. Okay? This is just all speculation. However, you look at the timing. Lou Taylor gets involved. All of a sudden, Kanye's a danger, and they're literally trying to put him under a 5150 hold, which is how they got Britney, especially considered Kim texted them. Now, this tweet is admittedly from 2018, but there's a bunch of tweets that Kim has said in recent times defending Kanye, saying, seriously, you can't have your personality on social media these days or you're called bizarre or disturbing. But there's numerous tweets when she told everybody to calm down about what they thought about Kanye. So, what does this have to do with Kim's ultimate betrayal of Britney? Because if all these rumors can be believed, and we have to know that it is a lot of conspiracy theories, it's a lot of coincidence, but how Sloan and also other people pointed out, Free Britney was a huge conspiracy theory, and people mocked until we found out that not only was everything true, but it was worse than anybody ever imagined. So, I'm just giving you guys the coincidence. You let me know what you think in the comments. But this is the final chapter. Just like Kanye ended up apologizing to Kim, it seems like Chris and Kim's policy is keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Now, we're not saying that Britney Spears is an enemy of Kim, but let's look at the way Kim actually reacted to when people were saying, hey, Miss Social Justice Advocate, why aren't you helping Britney? And here's the thing, according to some reports, she actually did reach out to help. Kim said, so I finally watched a Britney Spears documentary this week, and it made me feel a lot of empathy. The way the media played a big role in her life, the way it did, can be very traumatizing, and it can really break down even the strongest person. Funny you have your daughter subjected to the same media at 9 years old, but that's a conversation for a different video. She said, no matter how public someone's life may seem, no one deserves to be treated with such cruelty or judgment for entertainment. She then went on to say, I'm sharing this just to say I really hope everyone involved in the business of shaming and bullying someone to the point of breaking them down might reconsider and instead try to show some understanding and compassion. Yeah, beautiful words, except you missed the main point. At this point, she was saying it was a conspiracy by her managers and the people that held her trust to actually basically steal about 600 million from her. I found it odd that a future lawyer in training wouldn't pick up on that nuance, wouldn't do it. A lot of people said Kim only did this because she was forced to put out a statement because it looked so odd she was silent. But get this, two things. New documents from Kim and Kanye's divorce revealed that Lou Taylor remains in control of Kim's trust fund. That's right. When the Free Britney thing came out and her conservatorship and all that stuff, Lou Taylor's name was removed off of the trust fund. However, interestingly enough, even though her name was removed and there was a new phantom company that was actually put in power, the mailing address is the same address as Lou's original company, leading many people to say this was just a name-only change and she's still running stuff. Interesting that you couldn't take a stand on what was going on with Britney and not even look at it from a legal analysis, but it seems that's because the main person that was involved is still running your trust. Super weird, considering that the Kardashians try to stay away from any legal drama, and this one looks worse than ever. But you guys, this is the final point, and maybe to you it's the final nail in the coffin. I want to let you guys know how you think the betrayal goes as deep as Kim actually offering to help Britney legally. Yeah, you guys, let's get into this. But really quick, Did you guys hit that like button? Okay, let's go. Because reports said that Kim Kardashian actually reached out to Britney as soon as she read Britney's statement. That is the statement from court where Kim was like, oh my God, nobody should be bullied. Kim knows she's going through hell and that her situation is like a jail sentence. She's let Britney know that she'd do whatever she could to help her win the battle. Having such a high-profile name attached to the legal team would give Britney's case even more publicity. She goes on to say that Britney has given Kim the green light to help in whatever capacity she can and asked her to email her lawyer, Samuel Ingham. Britney really appreciates the support. Now, you guys, again, this could all be a big conspiracy, right? But the one thing that we can agree on, there's a lot of smoke. And with the Britney trial, which I will be covering, with the Britney trial, finally, she has a legal eagle, unprecedented formal federal prosecutor. He is out for blood. And like I said, there's a lot of smoke here. And we're soon going to see on whether there is fire. But unlike prior times, if this fire is true, it is set to burn down so many things. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I promise to keep a close eye on this, and I will talk to you later. Bye.